issues with me that I'm asking that same particular question. What is so big for Ati?
What was the question? Anyway, the question here was on the phone. What was your question? So why is that man not coming out to speak his truth?
Is that hard? Is that hard for me to ask?
No, it's not.
So why is she picking up things?
And that's why they are asking King White. King White, allow Adura to speak his truth. Allow
Adura. So what is the big there?
So wait. I don't mean King White, please allow Adura to speak the truth. I don't like when people use the word your truth, my truth. It becomes different person's truth. The truth is what Adura should come out and speak. We can hear when it's King of the South and the West. That video you played, in fact, I love it so much. I've been looking for it again. Please send it to me. King of the South and the West, that video. So did he play the video? Is that Zobo or Zoro or Bikireko? Was that the one that gave that Ado?
Yeah, Zomo Nation. I think he's Zomo Nation.
Is that the one? He's the one?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the guy. All right, fine, that's fine. So we've discovered who did that because I noticed that if I was the one that could.
Hi, Audible. Check your Botija. Check your inbox on Botija.
Shay, what's up on DM?
TikTok.
Botija, TikTok.
TikTok, okay. So let me see. So we will get there. I know for a fact we will get justice. And when we say we will get justice, I mean that we will get the true justice and the perpetrator of this evil will be put to bar. When I don't know. Please, it's going to be a long journey. If you are tired, take a break, come back, go back, do this, come back. So it's okay. But it's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a long ride. Okay, so that is Zoro. Okay. That is, no, but I don't want friend enemy, so.
Zomo.
Okay, Zomo. Okay. So that means this Zomo was the one in the black hoodie that did that Ado transaction. Another call is coming in. Let me quickly mute.
On this footage, do you want to say anything? On this footage. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. So I was just looking at the video and the call came to. I want to Nigeria. Wọn kì í mọ̀ pé òru ló máa ń bọ́ sí fún mi. Ajé wọn kì í mọ̀. Wọn pìtì mi. Tẹ́mi náà bá wá ń pè wọn àwọn kì í gbé o. Wọn ní tan data. Anyway, who is next? Mr. Kuma ṣe ti sọ̀rọ̀. Kúlíkúlí àbí kí ló lè kọ kúlúkúlú.
Eve, you can just call the Eve that is at the back. Yeah. Eve, are you there?
You can always call Eve. Good morning.
I'm getting ready for church, so I'm listening.
Let's pray for why we are sorrow. We are there. Use the pastor, the. We are sorrow. Kuma,
Pastor, like Sam Jojo was saying, I've watched him and listened to him. He was a passive Omowummi supporter. What I mean by passive, that is somebody who was following and listening, but having his thoughts about the system. Yes, so that is what I can say about Sam Jojo. So I'm comfortable being in his midst. But I've been listening, but I don't know what to talk about. I'm getting late for church. But in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Pray for everybody have a blissful day,
Amen.
to have a prosperous week,
Amen.
to have a blissful week. I pray for everybody to be prosperous and to be rightful thinking in our thoughts. I pray for us to get closer to God in our thinking, in our doings. I pray that in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that things will get better for us this beautiful coming week. In Jesus' mighty name. In the mighty name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen, amen. Thank you, sir. If you are there, please say something. Thank you. Eve, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, ma.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma. Continue, ma.
I just wanted to chip in, with this last interview we had. I personally think it's out to undermine the father of the deceased and the police at the same time. Because if truly there was a warrant issued on me and she comes out on two different things to talk, to speak up, and no one is saying anything and nothing has happened, at this point I think Baba and his legal team are actually not focused. They're not doing the right thing. And I don't see any lead. Me personally, that's my opinion. I don't see any lead taking us to where we really want to be anytime soon. Because she has sat down and studied what is going on. She has looked at the loopholes and she knows how to penetrate and do the right thing. Even if she's lying, you really have to go against her, and it's your word against hers before we get insane with, or before we get ahead with. So what I want to really understand is, are these things really true? Is it that they just come on social media and say all these things and what is happening backstage is different from what we hear? Or, because I only follow these things on social media, I like this platform and I like that of Papariano. And that's the only place I go to listen to justice from over. So I really don't understand. If there's anybody who can enlighten me more, I'll be very glad to really understand, to really going to pick up another call for the next 10 minutes. Hopefully, I can keep the promise. So, this is the thing, my own position, King of the South and the West, Titilo. I want to see that video again. But let's see, they sent me some videos of Wunmi. You know, that's one where he said the nurse. We had to call another nurse because they already called a nurse before. And they had to call another nurse.
His body was taking hot too. And you know something was through the night. And after the father, like this, the family came around, his friends also came around, like, we even had to get another nurse to come to the house to try to find something to do to him, nothing was done. The nurse was with us throughout.
Obviously, she's lying.
Came to the house. The nurse narrated everything that happened to me. They wanted to get the doctors arrested. But when I said, I don't have to go. I don't have any business to should go.
And some people believe this trash.
The nurse, I think, they granted her bill. The nurse laughed. They actually gave her last month. She was in jail of living her life.
You two go to
Like,
club.
she was on medical. She did fall down, like living her life. Like, this was so unfortunate because somebody's life is on hold. A lady is like,
Your life is so on hold, though, Wunmi.
just because of your mistake. And you know, how they're living her life.
I didn't even know that was coming. That was a shocker to me. So is Wunmi. Wunmi is living her life. In fact, Wunmi is living her best life after the death of Mohbad. She has a business that she's driving Miss Mercedes Benz. She's eating shawarma. She is living the best of her life. She's always on Temi's platform, the terrorist platform, doing was nonsense. They buying her gold, buying her this. I have a lot of screenshots of her. So what the fuck is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about? The nurse say, hey, the nurse is living her life, and your fellow woman a widow. Really, you are a widow? Listen, Wunmi wanted Mohbad's money. Wunmi did not want Mohbad. Even right from 2017, I have it on Gotija. Go and read it there. Wunmi said, I just need money. I don't need a man. I just need money. Wunmi does not want a man. Wunmi felt free. Wunmi wants to be slave queen. Wunmi wants to be a slave queen. Even her sister said she had an accident coming back from a club. So I don't understand what she's talking about here. I don't get it. Adura, you need to speak the truth. I don't know why people are saying speak your truth, speak your truth. Because your truth might be different from my truth. Guilt is written all over you. And you will go down. You will go down. If you don't go down for your text to me, you will go down for the embalmment. You already said you were the one that embalmed. So your best option is for you to come out and speak the truth. You were there. Your brother's head was on your lap. Your brother's head, Abi, yeah, Abeloriwa. Oh, Esther, not only a boy, see. Esther, your hands are soaked with blood of your brother. Because I don't know why at the inquest, your mother called you out to tell you, Masoro. At 22, I'll be 20, yeah, you'll be 22 this year. Why is your mother following you up and down, up and down, up and down? Why are you living with your mom and King White? 3 of you are living in the same house. Don't show one show let's show need you at 22. And they are following you up and down. as if you are an imbecile. Oh, Shaki Shabu. They will not allow you to go and fetch water. They will not allow you to go and buy bread down the street. They are monitoring you. Why are they monitoring you? Supreme, who is Biodun Lawal? Who is Biodun Lawal? Why? Who is asking this question? Come up, come and ask me your question. Somebody is asking me, Supreme, who is Biodun Lawal? In the comment section. Come up and ask. Come and tell us what you know, please. So, what am I saying? You need to come out. As far as I'm concerned, on this platform, Adura sent the text to Yomi. On this platform, Yomi is doing exactly the right thing. On this platform, the chat indicted Wunmi, and so it stands on my platform. I was just on a platform, I was not allowed to speak because it seems like it was favorable to Wunmi. I know this, we want to analyze it. Yes. Look at, Wunmi said they had to call another nurse. Can any Wunmi's team come up and explain? Another nurse, one nurse, I think Biodun Lawal works for Bukky Jesse or Yeye Koji. I don't know. I don't know who Biodun Lawal works for. Everybody is working for everybody. I don't know. If you know something, please come up. If you know something, please come up and say whatever you know. But King White, Adura, because I was on a platform one day when Adura and King White, when they were doing co-hosting, and on the comment section, people were saying, how can these two people be doing co-hosting when they live in the same house? When they live in the same house, who are you fooling? You said the nurse was with you all through the night. You guys did not, when Baba Mohbad got here, you didn't spend any night in that house. Wunmi, you said you didn't know they were going to bury Mohbad. Did you not go to, so when Baba Mohbad came to your house and took Mohbad, you were at home? Because it seems like your supporters are clueless, brainless. Were you at home? They took your husband. They didn't tell you they were going to bury. On the internet, they want Sarebo last Aja to Ikorodu. You ran. Yet you were able to be given a charm. Anybody can unmute and say something. Anybody wants to, am I? That's it. Go ahead.
She's taking the whole thing for granted. She feels nothing can be done. She thinks, all her loopholes are closed, so nobody can do anything. And this is why she's got so much confidence doing what she's doing. And I want to believe if Baba should come out and accuse her directly, this is what I think, this is what I was told. And this is what I work with. At this point, he should even forget about the DNA stuff. For now, first of all, stand with Yomi. Agree with Yomi's thread, I feel that is a very good lead. That is something he could hold on to. To me, that's a very good lead. Adura was the one who sent that message. There was no Damola thing. That Damola thing is just...
Adura sent the message.
Adura sent that message.
Adura sent the message.
Yes. He's looking for how to give police the lead. In fact, he
really wants to talk. He wants to say the truth.
He wants to say the truth.
But the mother and some people are blocking his way.
He deliberately brought out that lead for people to see.
Well, I don't know about Zoro or Zobo or Zomo.
He could
my investigation,
Adura somebody and discuss.
Omowummi were the people in the bedroom.
He actually didn't even want to give the police the lead. He knows that police are part of the people. I'm sure that it was even threatening him not to say the truth. So he chose to come on social media, use the social media to say, tell the people, show them the lead. This is it. This was what happened. Adura was the one who sent. I am 100% convinced that it's Adura that sent that message. And if she's still, so full of herself, despite that message, it means at this point, Baba is not doing anything. Baba is not even on the right track. He doesn't even know what to do. And you can see how the public, you can see how so many people are attacking Yomi. So many people don't want him to go further with what he's doing. So, the whole thing is just scattered. She knows that, we're not in a peace. Like, we're not one. We're not united. We don't stand by one thing. That's why she's doing whatever she wants to do. She doesn't care. She knows at the end of the day, if we don't get somebody very strong, and sincerely speaking, I still feel there's, even if she has somebody somewhere, a backup somewhere that is standing by her, I still feel the police are the ones trying to, clean their names. Because yesterday, I think on somebody's platform, I saw a video of the analysis or the report of the police at the beginning of the case. And I'm like, you can see that the police will not want to in any way show that they were incompetent at the beginning. So they will do anything to stand by that first thing they put out to the public. Will do that to cover themselves up. And I think Baba should take his words very seriously. We should leave DNA for now and focus on that video. From that video, they will get to where they want to go to, and then you come up with DNA.
Sorry, I'm getting a call. Continue to talk.
Yeah, so I think for now he should drop. I'm not saying he should drop the DNA thing. No, he should continue. But DNA aside, she's using DNA now. Probably she must have had whatever confidence in the DNA thing. Okay, let me go and do it. Blah blah blah. Now she's coming out to play the part of I'm the victim. I'm even doing following up all the rules. I'm doing things the right way. But you can see she's really nailing it. She's really nailing it, even if she's lying. You can see that it's blatant lies, but she's got so much confidence lying. I wonder who and where this girl was raised, sincerely speaking, that she's so, I don't know what's behind her actually, that makes her so confident to look at people in the eyes and lie. Actually, the interview means nothing to me as far as I'm concerned, because it looks like something two parties planned to come and see, and then if I say this, you answer. There are some questions that the man would even help her answer. So what are we talking about? Is that an interview? And I can say that wherever she's being interviewed, they give her soft landing. Give her soft landing, put it out to the public. When you're the one interviewing, there's a way you put a question and it will be like, it will show that you're a very neutral person. But whoever is interviewing with me does it and shows to the public that, look, this person is the one at our mercy. Now we should look out for this particular person. That's what they do. Even the one she had on TVC, I could see all the ladies there looking at it. From their expression, you know that they are also with her. So as far as I'm concerned, Baba should take himself more seriously. I think he's lacking a lot of things. He's not doing well. And instead of coming out to say, lawyer, this, that, blah, 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 no. Please, if there's anybody in that house that gave you any information, let it out to the public. So person told me this is what happened and I am standing by it. Bring it out, say it out. What is it? Say it out. If I were the one, I'll just, at this point, I'll break my silence. I'll say the truth. I'm sure there should be one person in the house that must have told them the truth. Probably Prime Boy must have heard. They will tell themselves. But it will never get out to a place where, it won't get out to the public space where people will know what happened. Everybody in the dark. But they all know what happened. They all know how it went down and stuff like that. But they will never see. They will never see. So as far as I'm concerned, Wunmi has her people backing her up, yes. The police are trying to cover their own shit, secondly. And then the third one is, you can see she even said she wants to go and do the DNA. DNA is not the problem. Forget about DNA. Go and tell the police what happened to your husband. Go back now. You've said it from the beginning. Okay, we all heard. We actually believed at first. Yes, this is what you put out. They took your nigga, blah, blah, blah. No problem. Who took the nigga? That's where the mistake is from. If you knew that they took my nigga, come and take your trophy would be a problem, she wouldn't have mentioned it. They would have left it at the end. That's why they kept saying different things, to see the one that the public would go with. So at this point, I think Baba should take himself more seriously. And there are some things she said actually that I agree with her. If he's not coming forward to do the right thing, you say this today, you take another action tomorrow. Now she's tackling him with, I want to, I'm discussing with my lawyer to go and do the DNA on my own and seek permission from the court. Okay, if she chooses to do that, shows she's more serious. I think he's not, seriously, Baba is not doing the right thing. He's the one taking this whole case back. Whether Adura comes out to say the truth or not, if the police are slowing down the process, at least if he was doing what Yomi is doing, he would have gone far. The fact that he's not doing it and he's the father of the deceased, I think, he's seriously lacking behind, and that's why she knows he cannot do anything. She knows his strength. She knows how far he can go. Can't blame him here. Baba needs to be more serious.
Controversy. Wunmi in her interview said another nurse came around 2. Darusha said she was called around 11:12. That Mohbad was dead. I want you all to know that Wunmi is on my platform. Wunmi is here. Wunmi is here. Anytime I go live, Wunmi is on my platform. Okay. So, and she's not here with Mommy Liam. I kind of know her handle, but not 100% sure. Okay. And that's why I don't want to be analyzing, because they kind of use my analysis to re-strategize. I also want everybody on my platform to know that Yomi is giving them a lot of pressure. I am giving them a lot of pressure. And they have been trying to send spies to come. They have been sending people to beg me, and that I should work with some people who I know that they are spies. Because if they don't know how to get to me. In fact, I've been saying it all the time, that I was going to look for a message on my phone where Temi platform sent peers to me that I should come. That was last year, around summer last year, maybe June, July. I will look for it, where they said I should come to their platform. They really want to gift me and do things. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Maybe the period I was dragging Baba. which people thought I was working for me, but I was dragging Baba because I was angry that Baba were not taking some drastic steps that needed to be taken. But now, because we have the NGO, I don't need Baba. I'm cool with Baba. And Baba, like I said, has been consistent to a better degree compared to all of them in that house. Baba Mohbad has some things that he, maybe by intentionally or not, like that blessing called him. I think that's about the only thing I saw that Baba withheld. Okay, Baba withheld. Other than that, in all fairness to Baba Mohbad, in all fairness to him, I have not spoken to him for a very long time, and I don't want to talk about him because he's the one that lost his son, and we don't need him to get justice. So I don't really want to talk about him. But in all fairness to him, he has been consistent. He has been consistent. Baba has never spoken to Adura since Mohbad died. So if you hear anywhere where they say, oh, they called Mohbad, Baba called Mohbad, Adura called the dad, it's all conspiracy theory. They are all lies. Okay. So I'm going to give the mic to Sammy Jojo. You can unmute your mic and speak, please. Okay, it's not there.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
To me, yeah. So whoever that felt like, yeah, I've been one camp before, I have been in another camp before, whatever, your idea, your opinion, whatever. No. The person, whoever can take that to the bank, we have to go one bank. The only thing me I'm concerned that I'm interested in is what is justice and how do we get justice. Do you get it?
How do you get justice for Mohbad?
Well, how do I think the way I'm routing for justice now? I think I'll be doing in my own bedroom with my wife. Do you understand? Because we've been doing this for the past how many months now? 18 months now. Where are we? Where are we still going? But the only thing I'm interested now is this. Yeah, I wanted the narration of Baba and Mama coming together. That was not going to work. Yeah, I wanted, okay, let them speak. Wumi is coming out to speak. Good one. Let Adura to come out to speak. It's as easy as that. That is what I'm interested in. I just want to put the passion on him.
Where is DJ Bami? Where is Bami?
Well, nobody's talking about it. And what I can hear now is Zumu that you never heard from the beginning. 18 months after, another name is coming up. Maybe after 25 months or 30 months, another name will come up. Do you understand? So, whatever names, the only person that I feel like is concerned, that he knows that he can just put a light to this, maybe he's going to put darkness to this, is Adura. Let him speak with his own passion. Let him speak with his own pain. Do you get? Maybe people will support him. Maybe whatever that he will do now will change his life, his career. When Bob Marley died, I want to take over only now. When he died how old was Bob Marley when he died? But his children now, family, won back Grammy, the name never died. And I want somebody like Adura that is also in the line of music, should do everything. Maybe when Liam grows up, maybe we'll take up music. But he can do all things for that name not to die. If he comes out now like, okay, a story about my brother, it's moment with him. Okay, I want to write a song based on my last moment with my brother. Do you think people are not going to listen to it? People will listen. Do you get? But I just felt like it's just like too quiet. And I'm being suspicious. Okay, why too quiet? What are you hiding? Maybe you are not courageous enough to speak. They can nurture you. They can guide you. And if English is the problem, they can still nurture you on how to go about it. But it just needs to speak up. You wanted Wunmi to speak, Wunmi to speak. Wunmi has spoken up. Good. Let him to speak. If whatever they will say is what will give us peace of mind and let us go back to our house, so be it. Do I want anybody to remain? I don't. The way it is now, I can't even point fingers to because I was not there. But the way I'm thinking, the way I'm saying it now is this. Maybe this kind of interviews, words will make these things to fizzle off. It will make these things to fizzle off. But him being keeping quiet, not speaking, to me, I felt like it is wrong. Do you know a lot? That you felt like maybe if you speak, everywhere will scatter or there will be peace. If whatever you will say now will put calmness to your family, why is he not doing it?
Do you believe what Wunmi said?
I'm reserving my comment on that, and I've not been making any comment on that interview or anything. I've not been making any interview. Maybe at the end of the day, if Adura now speaks, or anybody now comes from that party, from that caucus, now speak, maybe I can now add one or two together. But for now, I've not been making any observation or comment on that interview. I just want that narration of like, okay, Wunmi has spoken, oh good. Adura has spoken too, good. Bami too, they said he was a witness. Okay, come and speak. Good. Do you understand? So that is what me. That is what I'm clamoring for. Why is he not speaking? Did he hate his brother? Was there true love between him and his brother? Was there ever love? 18 months he didn't sing for his brother now. Did he sing his tribute song for his brother? Did he? Did he? He did it. Did it? Did it? Like this, rap about him, blah 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 blah. In particular, I give a not to call it now. At the big, at the Pop Ready and Faith Evans, wherever the shenanigans, the conspiracy, they are what you call it from. BIG was murdered now. But people that still that are with him, that felt like okay, the Faith Evans was the wife, Abby, still sang for him. So if Adura, that is the late brother's brother, Abby, what will I say, could not pick up a mic and put a shout out. Put a shout out like, okay, this song, I'm dedicating this song to my brother. What are we saying? And he's keeping quiet and he's not saying anything. Wherever, my own is this, Adura, wherever you are, listening to me, I felt like it is high time for you to like do the right thing. I'm not saying you should come out and speak or castigate anybody. I'm not saying you should come and say to authenticate things. But people want to listen to you. Maybe you need help. Maybe when people listen to your interview, they will feel your pain. They will feel the pain of the family. They will feel the pain of the wife. They will feel the pain of everybody. Maybe when they listen to you, this is my own thought. Maybe when they feel like, oh my dear sorrow, who the maybe things that we are even thinking, it's not like that too. Maybe my perspective towards this boy, towards this guy, it was not even like this. People, do you think everybody likes Adura? No. But do I believe whatever, if he comes out and speaks, do I believe people will listen to him? Yes, people will listen to him. Will people have a change of mind about him? Yes, they will, based on what he says. That's why if now, if it's coming out to say the truth, some people will still buy the lies, and some will buy the truth. Somebody said, "Why am I reversing my comment on Wunmi?" I have to reserve my comment for Wunmi because I have to balance everything. But whatever Adura says, or anybody who comes out and say, "I cannot have everything together." Do you understand? I am not a sympathizer for any fan or something. I'm not a sympathizer, but if I have my reservation on the interview, I have my reservations. But what I want, my wish, is for Adura to speak. My wish for Adura to write a tribute song, sing a tribute song to his brother. Mi ṣáà kì í ṣe olórin, ṣègbó lórin lòun ṣègbó ń kọrin. Ṣé wọn nurture ẹ̀ níbi gòkè Adura, let's do something for your brother. Even the so-called suspect people still wrote a tribute song to him. Abọ́sibọ́sí ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ tó náà kọrin tí ò lè kọ tribute song fẹ́ gbọ́n ẹ̀.
I think he's guilty conscience.
Well, even see, let me say, they are saying, well, even I don't want to admit if it is guilt, but even if it is guilt, he still deserved something like that. He still deserved something like that. And why I'm being pained about this is because I felt like, to me, I'm not speaking for anybody. If you feel pain, and I've said this before, that justice, right from the beginning, right from the day of African TV coming up with the idea of DNA, Tatiman saw, I've been standing on that words, we will not get justice. Me, my own way, that is the way I say it. Based on the way I see things, based on the way I felt like things will unfold. But will I be fighting for justice? Yes, I will be fighting for justice. But do I believe we will get justice? Take me, my own answer, yes or no answer. I don't believe in it. And why don't I believe in it? Because I know my system. I know the country we are in. This is the same country that only George Ibayi Lansing only sentenced to G biscuit, only sentenced in 20 years. Maybe the judge just came to the court with a bad mood.
We will not insult our authority here, I beg.
I'm not insulting, but these are the things that we know. These are the things that is happening. Somebody will still file, they will go and send the person 30 years. Based on the mood swing of that judge, they go and kill him. Do you understand? So me, I've been kind of like, I know the country we are in. That is why me, I had my reservation of justice. I'm not believing in it. Will I be fighting for it in every way I can? Yes, I will fight for it. But justice here is going to come, and if it doesn't come, it might affect me. But what I want, my wish, my take, and I want people to come up for it. Let him speak. They will support him. People are ready to support him. The funny part that people don't understand is
very good advice.
Let me say this. Do you think everybody fighting for justice, most people that are fighting for justice are not even on TikTok? People that really want justice are not even on TikTok. They don't even know what is going on TikTok. But if this boy should speak, if they see that this boy needs help, do you think they will not help him? Do you think people will not want to collaborate with him? I felt like he should be able to ride on his brother's glory. He should. Danny Mali, all the Malians, they rode on their father's legacy, on their father's glory. At a cousin, at a distant cousin. They rode on that legacy of that name. I wish and I want Adura to ride on that legacy too. Is he doing the right thing? To me, he's not doing the right thing. At least he should have come out to come and speak. I missed my brother. This is my moment with him. This is his plan for me. This is how he wants to carry the immunization. This is what he wants to do. And why am I pushing? Because he's also in this industry. He's also in the same music line. He's also in that line of music. You will listen to his verse, you know that, okay, but when one or two people, only one or two people, I can have one or two together. Me, I cannot do that. The funny part about me, the bad part of me, if I listen to a song now, me, calling that, me, you call that, 10 years ago, then I sing A, I put Z to it. Because it's not my line, but music is his line. How can he ride on that is following the brother's legacy? But for him to keep quiet like a dumbo, like a dog, is what is paining me. He needs to speak. He needs to speak. This is the high time he needs to come out and speak. They want this okay, everybody want to listen to me. Have you not listened to her? Yes, you have. So they want to listen to Adura. Maybe it will come up, maybe 2025, maybe it will come, like 2025, maybe 2026. But I want it to have at the back of his mind that he needs to come out and needs to speak. I'll rest my case now. I'm going to join.
How do we get him to speak?
Well, if you are speaking online, you are pushing for it, I think he will listen.
Okay.
If you are pushing for it, if you are clamoring for it, that you need him to speak, he will listen. At least Wunmi listen when people say, Wunmi, come out and speak your truth. Wunmi, come out. Wunmi to sort it here now. You call for Adura to let him come and speak. No. We have to push the narration. Like, okay, he needs to speak. He needs to come out and speak.
Adura, you need to come out and speak your truth. If you don't go down with this 3 seconds video, you will go down with the embalmment case that you already took the fall for that one. You already confessed to that one. Man, you can't deal with taking shit you. Mama Adura, I have been saying it many times on my platform. Emma, you can't deal with taking shit. Bring insider up. Emma, you can't deal with taking shit. Okay? Eleru ni ko beru e o. Emma, you can't deal. So you need to let Adura come out and speak the truth and stop gagging him. Stop come and tell him, babysitting him like that, you know. That's what I'm going to say. Please, Mama Adura and everybody surrounding Adura, allow him to speak his truth. DJ Bami, Adura and Wunmi, those 3 were the ones in the bedroom when Batimo did lole. Batimo did lole. Wunmi, oh my God, oh my God, one month so. Don't so and Mama Mohbad was there on Monday and Mohbad was bleeding. Wunmi, you know, show hit here, show so. Okay, and you said it, but you know, the nurse was with you all through the night because Funmi was in that house. Mohbad's lawyer died. Mohbad's nurse, primary nurse, Gongon Funmi was in the house. And you said it on your interview. Okay. You said it on your interview that you had to call another nurse had to come to the house. Me, sorrow, no sort of meal. Okay, all right. Welcome, Insider. Welcome, TikTok Coffee.
Good morning, everybody. Insider backup, please. Insider backup, please. I'm sorry because I meant to hear. Good morning, everyone. Please, can I quickly my solution because I'm preparing to go to church.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what I wanted to talk about is I want to comment on what Sammy Jojo said. This is why I've been having problem with Sammy Jojo. Sammy Jojo, see, you cannot tell Adura to come out and to promote the legacy of his brother or whatever like that. See, nobody will hear Adura. If Adura refused to come out and talk, because Adura has been trying to continue with the foundation of Mohbad, but nobody heard him. He has been doing that. Nobody heard him because Adura refused to talk. And when you refuse to talk, see, this thing, we have to arrange it according to how it's supposed to go. Now you are supposed to come out. Let us finish one first. And what is the first thing on the first thing on the list is this boy that died, your brother that died. What killed him? You were in the house. You were in the house when your brother died. We have to finish it. We have to finish that first. We have to finish that to know what killed your brother. You cannot jump into singing song because I want to continue the legacy of my brother and you want to start singing song. Nibo, who wants to hear you? Not in Mama Gwe, not inside this world that we have. Because nobody will hear you. So that is it. So one thing for we must unravel the death of Mohbad first. If not, Adura cannot go anywhere. He cannot. So that's
I think that is what Sammy Jojo meant. Say, Adura Kota, that he should come out and speak the truth so that he can be free and carry on with his brother's legacy unless that he cannot succeed. That's what Sammy Jojo, that's what I think he's saying. That Adura has to come out and speak the truth, not to his brother, so that we can accept him back into the society.
If that was what Sammy Jojo was saying, because I heard him emphasizing on issue,
no, that's what Sammy Jojo meant. That Adura should come out and speak the truth.
Coffee, see, good morning. See. Like Supreme had said, yeah, what I'm pushing for is for him to speak. And if he's going to speak, he's definitely going to speak his truth. Do you understand? So either I'm getting the right use of word of English or not. Why I want him to speak, so that whatever he says, maybe he can gain forgiveness from people. Maybe he will be accepted accepted back. Do you understand? So why I'm pushing for him is that, do you get? So it is not that we let him speak, and I just want him to speak. That is my own. That I just want him to speak. So I don't want you to misconstrue me in my words. Do you understand? And that is why I'm pushing for that.
What do you have to say as regards Wunmi's interview? Don't reserve your comments. What do you have to say?
Now, okay. If you want me to, what I have based on Wunmi's interview. Now, I will have my observations today. If people are still going to be online, I will come back online. I will give my submission on the interview.
Okay.
Fair
enough. So go to church, go and pray to God that God should give you the might to give your truth on that submission. So that's fair enough. Adura, you heard Sammy Jojo. Adura, you heard TikTok Coffee, and you've been hearing me. If you want to be relevant in this generation we are, you must speak the truth. Your brother's head was laid on your lap. We go to Fiori, and his blood dripped on your jeans. And upon Belonwe, you must tell us what happened to your brother. This one with me saying, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law. You know, we all know it's all nonsense. So, Adura, screw everybody. I know. I have a tape here where you have been coached, or you were coached on what to do at the press conference. But when you got there, guilt is written all over you. Adura, guilt is written all over you. It's better for you to say, Mommy, King White, Joe, ọkàn mi ò balẹ̀, mi ò ráyè gbé. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́gbọ́n mi. There's what they call a plea bargain. You can get a plea bargain. Even if you are involved, you can come out and speak your truth, or speak the truth rather, and then the law will have mercy on you because you are the one that gave out evidence and you are the one that gave out the truth. So the law will have compassion. There's a provision of the law for a plea bargain. So come out and speak the truth. Wunmi has thrown you under the bus. Wunmi threw you under the bus. Wunmi don't care for any of you. She does not want to go down. Adura the cuckoo free, ló ṣe last food tí mo bá jẹ, so no matter poison bẹ́ẹ̀, Adura ló ṣe. That's nọ́ọ̀sì ló kúkú gun lábẹ́rẹ́ mi ò sí bẹ̀ so tó bá lábẹ́rẹ́ ló pa nọ́ọ̀sì ni. Wunmi is just taking herself away from every situation. Yet, Mohbad is the husband of her youth. Yet, they have a loving-dovey relationship. Do we think Priscilla will leave a strange man or a strange woman with her man upstairs in the bedroom now? Do we think Priscilla will do that? So wọ́n ní pé kò bá gbé Mohbad pọ̀ sẹ́yìn ni. No, kò ní láti gbé pọ̀. Ojú ẹ̀ á tó amójútó the husband of your youth. You will be there to love, to protect. Okay? They were going to bury your husband. You were not there when they were going to. Where were you? You were not there when they cooked for him. You were not there when they injected him. You were not there when they went to bury him. You were not there when they. You were not there this. You were not there that. Where were you going in Mohbad's life? He doesn't like to go to the hospital. My sis said he always go to the hospital. We saw a lot of videos where he went to the hospital. We saw him at the dentist office. Dentist office is so painful. Hey, we saw him there. That means he was not even sick. He went to clean his teeth. It's not that he had any sickness. Also, the dentist. We saw him when he said, "No, Simaba, I can't treat me. Oh, me, treat me. Bye. Yet you say he doesn't want to. Wunmi. I better not here. Oh no. I have to mute.
Can I quickly say something? Do you know that this Wunmi is so manipulative that what my sis said, because my sis was the first person that came on her to tell us that Wunmi, when they were in Malian's house, that Wunmi always put substance in Mohbad's Indomie. After eating the Indomie, Mohbad will sleep off and Wunmi will go to the next room to F there. Sure you understand? Baba Mohbad also said that. Not even them, and not even Baba Mohbad alone. Other friends, they also said that Baba Wunmi always do that. Now, do you know what she now did? Then they asked that question. Wunmi now used that. Wunmi now said that my father-in-law said that I always do this. I put substance and help around. That do you believe that it was even Adura that cooked the Indomie? Adura that cooked the Indomie. She now matched both narratives. She merged them together to make it look as if Baba Mohbad was lying. That it was Adura that used to put substance in Mohbad's food. That she wasn't the one. So she used that to cajole, as in to make that guy confused. She confused that guy and the rest of those that she wanted to confuse. Not me, and not some of us that knows the truth. Because she tried to match two incidents together to make one, because she was very, very manipulative. Wunmi, let me tell you, you can only cajole those Nigerians that they don't know anything, they don't follow, and you can only cajole those that they know the truth, but they just want to pick what they want to pick. They want to believe what they want to believe. Not us, that we know your manipulative skills, that we know what happened. Okay? So, Wunmi, only see all these sympathies, all these comments, all these emotions, you can only gather them, and it will stay on social media. It will stay on your page. It cannot enter the court, Wunmi. Did you realize that? Did you realize that this comment, she's a small girl, a small widow, a small, hey, been doing, you'll be transferring it to Baba. Baba did this one did this, Baba did this one did this. Wunmi, it is only your gullible followers will believe you. Sam Jojo said, I reserve my comments. Why? Because Sam Jojo, he doesn't know whether to be here or there. Sam Jojo ṣe mo parọ́. You parọ́ now. So that is it. That is it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for keeping the fire burning, and it's almost certain we're going to get justice. Recently, I subjected Wunmi's interview to a forensic lie detector. You can also do that. You can transcribe everything she did. You can use an online tool to transcribe it into a text statement, and then you can download some AI, or you can go online to get some free AI. It's even free AI lie detector. And then you just put the words there and ask the lie detector to examine if there are elements of lies in the interview. You will be shocked what 4 or 5 lie detector online will tell you about the interview. Wunmi lied. From some of the results I got, Wunmi lied by contradicting herself with timing. So there's contradiction and timing issues with all the interviews she did. She said they arrived home 2 a.m. Okay, and the Mohbad was downstairs with his staffs and friends, and they were gisting and all that. This was a person, according to the police report, that bled profusely at the scene of the event that the alleged prime boy had a fight with them. And so they took their vehicle home. According to the police preliminary report, Omowummi, he did a terrible job. He told us when they got home, Mohbad continued to bleed into the second day. It is there in their preliminary report. Now, Wunmi came out and told us it was just a minor cut. She repeated that in 2 interviews, that the injury Mohbad had was just a minor cut. And that he even had time to have gist with his friends and band members downstairs when they arrived 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. Mohbad now came into the bedroom to apologize to her. So in all this, when Mohbad had the time to bleed, this shows that, according to the AI, it shows inconsistency both in the police investigation and Wunmi's account. That shows blatant inconsistency. So if Mohbad bled profusely and he continued bleeding at home as well, Wunmi said it was just a minor cut. From what injury was Mohbad bleeding from? That was what the questions the lie detector asked. He said, I'm reading from one of the reports. He said, so the speaker, which is Wunmi, that they arrived home at 2 a.m., but then says the husband came inside to apologize at 6 a.m. for a 4-hour gap where his condition is unclear. 4-hour gap where Mohbad's condition is unclear, and if it was a minor cut, according to Wunmi, why would it still be a concern at 6 a.m. if Mohbad actually had a minor cut? Why after 6 a.m. they were still concerned about that minor court. Because when you have a minor court, just an ordinary pressure on that hand would have solved the whole situation. So why was there a need for a nurse to treat a minor cut? And why was there a need for injection? And why was so much pain? Why was Mohbad in so much pain? So it went further to state that Wunmi was downplaying a serious injury, not a minor cut. So in all our interview, she kept using I think shows disconnect. She wants to disconnect totally from the event, trying to play safe. That is what she was doing. If you play the two interviews, you will hear her saying, I think, we got there around there, I think, and all that. Those words, those particular phrase, I think, is a subtle tactics. Those who tends to lie, to use to disconnect themselves and misrepresent fact or shine away from fact. Now, the lie dictator made us realize that the police event, the police account of what happened was truly something that happened at home. But they built a story, a different story around the police account. Okay? And why it took us so much time was that they gave it a time frame for this story to begin to materialize based on different people's accounts, especially spending, Darusha and all that. So they kept building the lies. But in most lies, there's always a vague disconnect. That disconnect is always going to be there, and which is evident in Wunmi's interview. So she said a minor court, and this minor court requires a nurse intervention. And this nurse intervention is to enable her to play a serious injury apart from the minor court. Now, there was inconsistent emotional response. So he said Prime Boy, there was a place where she said Prime Boy was being very angry and then screaming. And then they shot fight. That in her own CTC, coroner inquest, she never stated that she saw a fight. But increasingly in her interview, she begins to put out some certain facts now to state that there was actually a fight. And so she's terribly did a terrible job because she had already made. So it is good this interview are coming. It was a bait. That she fell for, and thank God she fell for it. And then she did 2 interviews that can be used against her. So those who advise her to continue with this interview, I think Mohbad is getting close to having justice. Then she suddenly shifts. So you will discover she kept using my husband. She kept using in-law. She kept using those words deliberately. It is to show a personal life, to focus on our relationship. She wants, and this is how the lie detector expresses. It is to give a false belief that she actually had a very good relationship with the husband during the time when he was alive, and even during the period when he struggled to pass on. So it was just a decoy to show that there was a total connect between both of them. And so it shifts into to focus on personal life. And so here is what she did. When she got home, she has a baby at her and she needs to go and nurse the baby upstairs and all that. It is to dispel herself from events of that night. That particular night, she gave a little insight that Mohbad was downstairs, and also spending in one of his interview, he collaborated this information that Mohbad came downstairs and then they were talking, and Mohbad was I had with this court. So there was an element of truth, but there was a time gap in it, which shows that they were trying to hide something. So spending Wunmi and Adura, plus those two guys, Adeworks and Idris, is it Idris that announced Mohbad passing on in the vehicle? Those people are in the know of what's really happened to Mohbad. And so she detailed of trying to, the main reason why she went to the show was because they want to get some materials or stock the shop of her mother-in-law. I don't understand. Is there any connect with that? How we're going to a show with your husband connect with stocking? Will you stock the shop at night? Or what does she try to mean? That maybe they are going to skip over with the mother or what? It doesn't connect. It's just showing to dispel attention that she has a kind of personal life event that was ongoing, to shift people's attention away from the main issue, which is Mohbad's passing on. You realize on all the interview, they had whipped up sentiments, emotional sentiments, whereby she stated categorically that Baba Mohbad was after property, and then they were after her son, Liam, and then she was traumatized with so many online insults and all the rest. Those things dominated all the interviews, and there was reason for that, to shield away from what really happened to Mohbad. And those interviewers, if you notice on the TVC, there was a break when she was narrating what happened to Mohbad. There was actually a break where someone obviously was giving both the interviewer and Wunmi's sign when she was talking, and she suddenly break, and there was a sign there. And so I guess there was someone behind the scene giving them a directive on how to pass out those informations and the kind of questions that they ask her. And obviously she has been tutored on it. You can feel it is in the interview. You can go back and view the interview as well. So, and then the role of Prime Boy. The role of Prime Boy was brought into this to create a storyline, and the police played an active role. So the AIG, Omowummi, is a criminal, a total criminal in this case.
We'll use that word for our authorities of this platform, please. You can please.
Allegedly, please.
We will not use that word. Let's go for a better words, please. Thank you.
The information they tried to pass was to deceive the public. They deceived the public with the preliminary report. And that was why there was never any other report thereafter. Because they were all given a story that never existed. So they never gave a story that actually. So before the break, so the police preliminary reports obviously contradicts Wunmi's account. And so who do we believe? in an homicide case, who do we now believe if the authorities' story contradicts what according to them, the prime witness, Wunmi was made a prime witness, where she ought to have been the prime suspect. Now, the prime witness had done 2 interviews to contradict and rubbish their report. So, AIG Idowu needs to account for the lies that Wunmi exposed us to, that he told the public. And this was in the middle of a serious demonstration. I need to watch the report again. And I was almost crying with tears to believe that they were all telling us lies. Where are the 2 people in the vehicle together with Adura? Where are those 2 people? They are in possession of the most important
Who is this person coming up? Get out of here, Gary. Get out of here. Are they coming here to distract? Get out of here.
So they are in possession of the most important.
Don't bring that person up again.
And which is the body of Mohbad. Where were they taking the body from? Where were they coming from? Where were they heading to? What happened to him before he was laid on their laps? In fact, Baba Mohbad should have sued those 2 people, or everybody that had the people that announced his death. They were to be sued because they are in possession of Mohbad's body. And if we are able to hit the targets, these soft targets, they will tell us the lead, whether it is Wunmi or someone else in the house. The lead will come from them, especially those 2 boys, Ade West and Idris, that announced his passing. Those are the people we should focus serious attention on. And now that Wunmi has told us that we had 2 nurses that attended to Mohbad, that there was one at the house and then the one that they invited. What roles were these 2 nurses playing? And then there was a video that was online where Mohbad's body was being paraded all over the streets of Lagos with escorts. We have siren, like police escorts, with his body in the van. They released those videos in the early days when people were saying, when a woman came out to give evidence that Davido took the heart of Mohbad and all those things, and there was injury on him. They released those videos during those period. Then Dawa class are put. When they released those videos, just to prove why they released it, rather, just to prove that Mohbad did not have any injury on the body. And it was in the night. So where were they taking the body to? And where were they coming from? And why was there a need to parade Mohbad's body on the street? I'll post that video on my page so that people could pay attention to this. Now, Prime Boy was used to frame a storyline, and that was why he was quickly declared wanted, and without even placing a court to him, just to suit the storyline that he had a fight with him, and it was pleasing to most of us that period. The police were actually on top of the situation, because we were all looking for what led to his demise, and we need something to hold on to. We need people to be responsible for what happened. And so the police came up, gave their storyline, and then declared Prime Boy wanted, even without placing court to him. And Prime Boy was released. If truly Prime Boy was the culprit, Prime Boy should have been charged within 2 to 3 weeks after being declared wanted and arrested. but they knew because evidences are not the evidence they have are not linking up, are not corroborating the real life situation. So this was a major problem for the Nigerian police. Wunmi has successfully embarrassed the Nigerian police. And if they keep on watching her, she will do more. And Nigerian police is the biggest institution that upholds law in Nigeria. And people like Wunmi should never be allowed to rubbish this institution. I've spoken with several police officers of high repute, and many of them are not happy with the way Lagos Police Command handled the Mohbad case. It shows high level of lack of transparency, bias, and incompetency that was deliberately done to cover up for someone, and it is allegedly Wunmi or some of the people around her. And it is unbecoming of a police force, especially Lagos State Police Command, to begin to protect criminals and also destroy evidence. They have worked tirelessly to damage many of the evidence that could lead to Mohbad's demise. And one of the evidence we are not paying attention to that is still within the reach of PI, private investigator, and some other people is the phone forensic, and it's still giving them big problem. But believe me, phone forensic, they have a time frame from which the network providers will keep data. They have time frames, I think 6 years or 5 years, thereabout. And in some cases, maybe even 3 years. So we may not be able to access the phone forensic of Wunmi communications within 2 weeks before Mohbad's demise and after Mohbad's demise. If you get those communications on Wunmi, you will know where we are going. If you get those communications of Mama Mohbad, the forensic analysis of his phone communication, Mama Mohbad, and Wunmi, within this, just these two people alone is enough for us to get headway into this. And this is what we can expedite action on and not waste too much time before this data will expire on the network service provider. It cannot be altered in any way. There's no way they can alter it. And we need to work assiduously as a matter of urgency to get those data ready, and also, if possible, use it in the criminal case to push for criminal pursuit, to charge people to court based on that alone. The phone forensic, and that of Mohbad's as well, is phone forensic from the network and from iPhone. You can get private investigator, get court subpoena to do that, and so many things that can, the legal works that can make it even very possible. We can do that and get these things as fast as that is the last hope of investigation and evidence that we can gather to really nail anybody that is involved in his demise. If we waste time too long, because the police have wasted our time too long, and it is deliberate. It is deliberate because they know it will damage the case. It will damage evidence, and they are deliberately keeping quiet because they want evidence to be damaged. And we can see it. We can see it. First, the most important evidence of Mohbad, the body, has been totally damaged. It took the Nigerian police 8 months to present the histology of Mohbad's tissue for test. And when they eventually did, they used a third-party lab in the US, owned by the chairman of Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center to present that to NMS Center for forensic analysis. It took them 8 months, and after taking Mohbad's sample on the 22nd, it is in their report, on the 22nd of September, when Mohbad passed on the 22nd, they took that sample. They never presented that sample for test until 6 months after, and results came out 8 months after. After 6 months, that was when they presented that sample, the forensic sample. This shows the intention of the police and the Lagos State government. Why was the Lagos State government saddle themselves with the task of analyzing and presenting the Mohbad's body sample for analysis, for both toxicology? Why were they the one who saddled themselves without opportunity? The police should have done that, but they took it over from the police, and police bear responsibility for it. Because in a criminal case, they have the responsibility to do the investigation as the law permits them. And now the police waited 8 months before they can get a report. In fact, at a stage, they had a confusion where the sample was taken to. And when you are presenting samples, especially samples of interest that has a whole lot of so many people paying much attention to it in a criminal investigation, there is what we call chain of custody. Those chain of custody must be maintained with integrity. The chain of custody must be maintained with integrity. And this chain of custody of this sample, it means that from the transportation, storage, and presentation, it must be well documented with assured, secured, and security details. This was not done, so that there won't be any tampering with the evidence, the samples, and then deterioration of the samples. Because the samples need to be transported in a certain condition. So, was this condition compromised when Mohbad's body tissues was taken and it took 6 months to reach America? Was this sample compromised? The time frame said yes, that the longer it takes for you to take a sample and it takes you a longer time to present for analysis, the more chances that you are destroying the accuracy of getting very good results. And this is what they did. And this was the actions of the Lagos State government and the Nigerian police in Lagos State Command, in collaboration with each other. And they damaged that chain of custody and presented an alleged fake result that their pathologist cannot even defend in the coroner court. Their pathology was avoiding to even look at his own report. When he was being questioned, he couldn't look at his own report. And he admitted the minor injury Mohbad had that Wunmi stated cannot lead to his demise. So what now? It is the words of their pathologist at the coroner inquest against Wunmi and the preliminary investigation report of the police. The pathologist took
What happened? Is that your network? No, we are networking. The network dropped in. Okay. Wow. Next, who is going to speak for Miss Cole?
5 to 3.
Fumisco, anybody can unmute and speak. I'm on the phone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I really appreciate all of you about a year plus now. Do you know that a lot of intelligent people, a lot of people that this case now is going to expose a lot of people in Nigeria here. It's uncovered. Nobody can cover this case anymore. I hear a lot of stories on every angle.
Hey, just please hold on. Let me quickly say one thing. MC Jerry, if you are here on the comment section, please send your account number to Mutija. Please. If you are here on the view, send your account to Mutija so I can send you money this morning and you can prepare for your trip for the rally on Thursday. Please send your account number. Thank you. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry to cut you.
Okay, now the new interview that is coming up, it exposed a lot of things that even police now, imagine, look at this analysis. I never even talk, I never even go that area before. The same thing I hear some analysis yesterday. But I believe we are going somewhere. I really appreciate the people that they are not give up on this justice. The people that they are dedicate their time, morning, night, every time. So my supposition is that God is in control. We are going to get justice. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony. Where's the button? Go ahead, Miss Homie.
Yeah, all I just want to say is all the matters Omowummi say they said in the interview. I would like him to bring some of the evidence forward because I was on the show of Bukky Jesse yesterday when was calling Baba to verify some of the things Omowummi said, that there was a time they cook Indomie for Mohbad, that Adura was the one that cooked the Indomie. But meanwhile, Baba Mohbad called in between to tell Mama Mohbad that she should change it, that is Wunmi. So all these things, she said she did the recording for it. And meanwhile, Baba came yesterday to decline it, that he never called her Mohbad. So all these things, she needs to bring all evidence out. If it is yours truly, there's a communication in between. And also, all this interview Omowummi is going, it's better for the interviewers to invite both of them to be on seats, and each one of them should say what exactly happened. And if other one is lying, the other one should decline, for us to know what exactly happened at that very day. Thank you.
Not because I just found the clap button here, so everybody should not feel that I didn't clap after they spoke. I've been looking for the clap button. I just found the clap button. So that clap is for everybody that have spoken before the misconstrue it. So. Okay, the next person should speak, please. The next person should speak. Insider, you want to continue? You were speaking before your network dropped you. Prince, do you want to speak? Your mic is unmuted. Do you want to speak, Prince? People are muted. Muted. Who wants to speak? Anybody that wants to speak can unmute, please. Adiola, do you want to? Oh, Adiola just finished talking.
Sorry, I just remember something now. We need to know exactly when Baba went to that house.
He said it's been saying it's like around 9:30 p.m. before he got to the house.
I'm not sure if Baba got to that house when Mohbad died, exactly when Mohbad died, before the nurse left. I'm yet to confirm all these things because it's like
Baba got there on Tuesday and found Mohbad dead under the stairs with salt on his chest.
So
that has been in the public space.
What Wunmi is saying,
and the nurse was not in the house. Wunmi is a liar. The nurse was not in the house.
All these things is not corresponding. That is why I asked this question again.
Mm-hmm. And what all the interview Wunmi granted so far, everything she said actually did not correspond with what is in the CTC. I think she has forgotten because it's been 2 years. She has forgotten everything she said in the CTC. And Dawa and Patakura is only Patakupa. They did not do it very well. They tried to coach her, but let her continue to speak. She will continue to contradict herself from one interview to the other. Now she said the nurse, was with them. She should have mentioned name. I don't know why these interviewers are not asking her, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's media guidelines that she cannot mention other people's names, but it's a criminal case. She's coming out after how many years? And I think she should be able to speak the truth. But she said the nurse was with them all through the night, and we had to call another nurse. So Fumi was with them all through the night. Fumi, I have a voice note someone sent to me. Maybe I'm going to listen to it and play a portion of that voice note. Fumi was with them all through the night. They had to call another nurse. When Mohbad went down in the bedroom, they called Fumi. Fumi was there. Nurse Fumi, not Feyishara. Feyishara was the other nurse. Feyishara was the other nurse. Nurse Fumi was in the house. Show me Wale.
Supreme, are you sure you are missing? I think you are missing it up. Nurse Feyishara was the first nurse they called, though. Remember?
Are you correcting me or I'm telling you information? I said Nurse Fumi.
Okay.
Mohbad's real nurse was in the house in the night. Feyishara was the second nurse they called. Where are you getting your own information from?
Supreme, wait. According to the video, the very first time, if I want to get this right or not, they said Mohbad nurse was not around. I don't know.
Right to us. The first nurse that came on Monday when Mohbad died is nurse Fumi.
Okay.
Fumi. The second nurse that came on Tuesday was nurse Feyishara. Fumi came on Monday. When they told us nurse Fumi, Mohbad's primary nurse was not available, that was a lie. Fumi was there all through the night on Monday. Feyishara came on Tuesday. And that is what Wunmi said. Wunmi said we had to call another nurse. The nurse was with us. A nurse was with them all through the night. Then we have to call another nurse in her own words.
So which means they have two nurses in the house before Mohbad died. Abi? Is that what it means?
During the process of Mohbad's death, when Mohbad was dying, on Monday, Nurse Funmi, Mohbad's primary nurse, was in the house. Tuesday, Nurse Feyishara was in the house. And when Baba got there, Feyishara was not in the house anymore. Mohbad was dead. African TV, Mohbad was dead, and Mohbad was under the staircase with salt on his chest. African TV just joined. That's why I called his name. Get it transfer William. Any, you send the link, because you send account number. Nobody send account number. I send the same. The man that show half a million, yes, you know. The man that half a million, yes, you know, account here.
Gbogbo information yín là ń gbọ́, ẹ mú tù ó.
So anybody else can speak. Anybody else can speak. I'm only trying to break the silence. I'm only trying to fulfill my promise to break the silence foundation, but they said the network is having problems, so that's why I'm trying to sort out. So I'm sorry, I'm multitasking here. And Mr. Jerry, please send your account number so I can do yours once and for all too now. Anyway, back to reality now is that there were two nurses. I'm going to actually look for it, for the voice notes and play it. There were two nurses. Ìyá Mohbad even said, ẹ bá mi lọ wá fún mi, nurse Mohbad gangan wá, ọ̀rọ̀ wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tó máa sọ. So, Nurse Funmi was in the house on Monday. Ìyá Mohbad was in the house on Monday. Ìyá Mohbad was in the house on Monday. Nurse Funmi was in the house on Monday. So, but this case, like I said, we will get justice, but I don't know when. No, we will get justice. And they are trying to cover me. They are trying so hard. Wunmi does not have a single piece. Okay? Yeah, Mohbad, you need to give it up. Because Adura máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n, tẹ́ bá sọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Adura máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Because already, tẹ́ bá cover Adura, Mama Adura, I'm addressing you now. That's why I'm speaking Yoruba. Kẹ́lẹ̀ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Torí mo mọ̀ pé wà ń bí. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ mi, Adura ti already sọ pé òun lòun ẹ̀gbọ́n òun. That is tampering with the cops. Okay. That means tampering with the cops. 14 years locally. So, gbogbo bẹ ṣe ń protect ẹ tẹ́ ẹ lọ sórí òkè lójoojúmọ́ kí aago yìí kó lè fò yín dá. Kò possible. You cannot pray away a criminal case. You have to sọ fún Adura kó sọ tòótọ́ ti tiẹ̀ tó mọ̀. Kó sọ gbogbo tó mọ̀ pátá orí ẹsẹ̀ ni wọ́n gbé orí ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ lé lórí. So Mama Mohbad, mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀yìn o, ẹ ní rí kú ọmọ o, ẹ ní ṣòfò ọmọ gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ ní rí kú ọmọ mọ́ o. Ó sì wù kẹ́ pẹ́ láyé tó ojú yóò ní rí bímọ, but Adura needs to speak the truth. The truth. Kì í ṣe lè tẹ̀ ń gbé wa ní gógó tẹ̀ ń. Mama Adura, ẹ stop ẹ̀. Ẹ stop ẹ̀. Ẹ stop ẹ̀ gidi gan ni. 14 years ni kíni kéèsì environment sí Adura tó confess pé òun lòun ẹ̀ ń bá mu. Tó jẹ́ pé kì í ṣòun ló ẹ̀ ń bá mu tó parọ́ mọ́ rẹ̀. Òun nìyẹn ń sìn dàróṣà ìgbà tó fẹ́ ṣe wedding kó pé gbogbo family. Ó dá nǹkan ẹ̀ ṣe ni. You know, so you people need to start talking. You need to start talking, and people here too, you need to start tapping. Like, Adura, start talking. Viewers, start tapping. Start tapping. Tap. Anybody else want to speak, please do so. Let me play this voice notes. I'm going to play the voice notes one of these days, but hold on. Let me play the one we played already today. Oh, really?
His body was taking hot too, and he also because through the nights. And after my father-in-law, like this, my family came around. His friends also came around. Like, you know, we even had to get another nurse to come to the house.
See?
To try to.
One nurse was with them throughout the night. They even had to call another nurse to come to the house to try to resuscitate him. Because she was using. If you play it, she was trying to use her hands. Maybe she forgot the word CPR. She forgot the word resuscitation, but she was demonstrating it. To try, she was putting her hands the way they perform compressions. She was doing her hands the way they perform compressions. So she was trying to show them that we had to bring another nurse. So the nurse, his nurse was with us throughout the night. Let's play it again. Though I think she was cautious, she didn't say his nurse, she said a nurse. A bit the nurse, then hold on. Let me put the volume to the highest, okay.
His body was taking hot too. And he also because through the night.
Did he say the nurse or his nurse?
His body was taking hot too, and he also because through the night. And after my father-in-law.
Is it his nurse or the nurse? The one that was with them throughout the night.
His body was taking hot too, and he also because through the night. And after my father-in-law, like this, the family came around. His friends also came around. Like, you know, we even had to get another nurse to come to the house to try to find something to do to his to him, but you know, nothing was done. The nurse was with us throughout. When my father-in-law came to the house, the nurse narrated everything that happened to him. He wanted to get the nurse arrested, but my father said we should allow her to go. That he doesn't have any business with the nurse, that she should go. And you know, where is the answer? The nurse, I think, they granted her bail. The nurse is out there. I said I gave her last month. She was in jail living her life. Like, she was living her life. I said she was on leave. She was watching the she didn't fall down, like living her life. Like, this was so unfortunate because somebody's life is on hold. Somebody, a lady like you is not a widow just because of your mistake. And you know, how they're living a life.
So that was that one. That's her interview. She said the nurse was with us throughout the night. Blah blah blah. And we have to call another nurse. I mean, from what she's saying, because she cannot just tidy up all the loose ends. She cannot do it. Because she was there. She knows what happened. From her talking, she will be slipping the truth into it. And at a point, she will get confused. It's just that, unfortunately, the interviewers are not doing a good job. If they ask her a question, oh, do you mean there was a nurse that was with him throughout the night? So when they when they grill her, they didn't grill her. Yeah, nobody is going to want to speak the truth. But if they had grilled her and asked her, salient or critical questions, she will be thrown off balance. She might use a crying technique just to gather her thoughts. When you see her cry, she's only trying to gather her thoughts. It's not because she wants to cry. You see, she didn't cry here. She was crying with Trudy. You see, she didn't cry here. So when people are talking and they would say, hey, give me a cup of water, do this, sometimes it's for them to, think through before they speak. This thing happened in her presence. This person that passed on is her husband. She's supposed to flow. Oh, my flow, ni. Wake her up at the middle of the night. She will flow. So, yes, sir.
He just gave us a clue that Mohbad died on Monday. Which night was she referring?
That's the only night. Sunday night stroke Monday morning. She said it. We can listen to it again. Sunday night stroke Monday morning.
His body was taking her through. And some people through the nights. And after my father, the family came around. His friends also came around. We even had to get another.
She models everything up because the way she even said it, as if they took him to the hospital. Then when they got home, they had to call another nurse. And she was using her hands to demonstrate compression that to do. I think she forgot the word Pythagoras told her. Or maybe it was that one that told her that they tried to perform CPR. She forgot, resuscitation. She forgot that word. So she was using her hands to demonstrate it. If you look at this video, she was using her hands to demonstrate it.
Yes. So the night, let's assume Mohbad was taken to the hospital according to our narration. Mohbad was taken to the hospital and it was pronounced dead at the hospital, and it was taken back home. Okay, now that was a narration, and then another nurse needs to stay overnight. So was it the night of Tuesday?
There was no any other night, because remember, Baba Mohbad carried the body straight to the police station. From this police station, already told us that story. So the only night that the nurse could have been with them all through the night would be the Sunday night stroke Monday morning.
It is night, yeah. So the narration she's giving us now, she just gave us now, painted a vivid picture that all what they did was on Monday, that Mohbad passed on Monday, and they tried to resuscitate him through the night. That was why there is a need for a nurse to be there. Not on Tuesday. So she just told us Mohbad passed on Monday.
All I know is that she listened to me very well and she's trying to answer some of my questions via her interview, but she did an awful job.
Terrible job. She just exposed herself.
Terrible job. Because
when did the nurse sleep in their house to attend to Mohbad? The second nurse that she mentioned, when was this? And she had already told us that they are taken to the hospital and the hospital had pronounced him passed on his demise, and then they brought another nurse home.
Then Adura told us nobody saw his brother after noon on Monday, right? Am I correct?
Is
it Monday or Tuesday?
On Monday.
Nobody saw his brother after noon. That is after 12 p.m. on Monday. Nobody saw his brother. Nobody saw his brother after 12 noon on Monday. So with this her story, she forgot what Adura said. And all these Timolodos, the terrorist group, they will say, oh, she has spoken. So you see, they cannot tie. Now Adura is not living with her anymore. So they cannot, they're going to be there'll be more contradictory statements now because Adura is not living with them anymore. Spending is not living. They are not all living together anymore. She gets. And if they are going to be getting they know call log is going to be, they are getting call logs periodically. They are pulling their call logs. So calling one another will be scary because they don't know who is recording or who is tapping their calls. So their words are going to be where Wunmi is living. Wunmi has never carried Liam to Mama Mohbad's house. This one that Baba is angry. Baba said, why did you take Liam? Why? They are all lies. I know for a fact, Mama Mohbad has not seen Liam unless if she's going to do it today because she's hearing it from me. Okay? Mama Mohbad does not know where Wunmi lives. She has not visited Wunmi. Wunmi has not visited her. She's lying. Okay? I know for a fact she's lying. In fact, you remember the last time we saw King White? King White said, hey, even Wunmi ò tiẹ̀ lè fún kò lè tiẹ̀ wish òun ní happy birthday gan. In fact, there's a lot going on. And this syndicate of a thing we're gonna get justice, so but we know when. And it's so deep. These people are in dark, thick darkness. Thick darkness looms around these people. Looms around them. Nobody, but Wunmi told us that we can be in the room for 1 week. Mohbad is a lie. Wunmi is just lying, and she's here. She's listening to me now. When I was saying I don't want to be analyzing anymore, I know what I was talking about. I have my reasons. Because Sammy. You know, she said, I'm always on the TikTok 24/7. That woman is always on TikTok 24/7. Only the people we know are on TikTok 24/7 is Temi's platform, Tatafo, the terrorist platform. For her to save me, then she's following me. She must know. She must be following my account. For her to know. All 3 years today, I didn't see Bukky Jesse's show. I didn't see Jokem's show. I think I was only briefly on MFM's platform in the evening. I was not on Papariano. I think I was briefly maybe 1 hour on Natural's platform. Why she said, but she has not mentioned my name. She mentioned Omowummi. So I can just have a case with her personally. One-on-one case with her. Then she will speak. She even said, And the woman now knew that Baba Mohbad, that my father-in-law wasn't telling her the truth. No, that she lied. And look at the way she said, oh, I call my daddy. Are you my daddy now? Then they come. I thought somebody played, was it Mercy Idris that played how she, Baba, Emma Kuni. 2023, December. They need to send those voice notes or voice messages, being recorded message, so these people that interviewed her, so they know. Maybe they need to send it to Arise or start playing it over again so people know what the kind of, what should be. Although this second interview really is coming out, she's coming out. First of all, I hate her dressing. Don't worry, don't worry. I love what she had on with the first one, but the second was just a rubbish show. I don't know what they are trying to project. They want to project her like one kind of a widow that is suffering. I don't understand. She has a braiding, hair business. She has she's driving a mess. She has a better life. This is what she wants. She wants to be free. She wants Mohbad's money, but nothing to do with Mohbad. She wants to be a loose girl. She wants to be free. Like in bed, nobody say, Shebi we heard the voice notes where Mohbad say, too low, 1 a.m. Yatunde, too low, Mokonikin suffering you. That is the life she lived. She lived while Mohbad was there, and that is the lifestyle she wants to live. She doesn't want to be a wifey lifestyle. No. And Mohbad said it. Mohbad sang it in a song. Only many bad things she do me. Mo kàn tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó sọ pé tó bá bá ilé tí ọ̀sùn kò yí tó ṣìṣe. She was just following the scripture. Anyway, we shall see. Who wants to speak next?
Supreme, can I say something?
Of course, go ahead.
Yeah, just truly the police want to know the bottom of this issue. The very first narration Wunmi gave, because I know Wunmi, when they invited Wunmi to the police station, the very first time, this thing was really so hot. So, statement, compare interview I think they will try to be fishing out a lot of things from there.
Of course, but are they trying to do it? It's another case.
No, we have to, because even the social media, this issue, whatever. Now they said Yomi has given the police have given warrant of arrest. I believe so, Sha.
Me, no, I don't know, but
gbogbo àwọn boys yẹn gbogbo wọn ló yẹ kó kó pátápátá kó béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Spending was there. That's fighting because Wunmi kept on saying.
But I was spending say Yalaja máa fún ẹ. My hand no do.
But you did there now.
You did there now. I know.
Kò sígbà tó ní dárúkọ spending now. He did there. Adura too, he has to come out and tell us what saw what happened. Come on, Adura mole.
Supreme, Wumi has nothing to do here. But Sam Jojo coming here to ask us the question that we are not supposed to be the one to answer. Adura. If you want Adura to come out and speak, you can just go
and then Supreme that's very, very important. Are they still going back to Berekete?
Yes, no, something like this, no.
Because if they are still going back, Wumi needs to go to Berekete and analyze our own story. Listen, tí kò sí lọ́ọ̀yà kankan tó fẹ́ ṣẹjọ́, bàbá ò tí ì dá Òdùmọ̀ṣù lóhùn pé kó fún lówó ẹ̀tàn. Everything she was stand still. So, nǹkan tí mi ò mọ̀ nísìnyí pé ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ ti tán lọ́dọ̀ Berekete, wọn ò ṣe Berekete mọ́, àbí wọ́n ṣì ń lọ síbẹ̀, ìyẹn ni kò tí ì yé mi báyìí.
So people that think, oh, we need to sorrow. Shit, you don't no. Shit. Anyway, when does the book sale?
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
No, what did you say?
I said, is Berekete still in this place?
My own answer is no, but wait.
But why are they still saying, Baba Shigumalo Ba Berekete? Because I heard Buki saying it.
What is the thing about the man meaning me?
Because gbogbo lọ́ọ̀yà nísìn tí ó ń bá bàbá ṣiṣẹ́ ló ti bá jà báyìí. Ibi tó ti fẹ́ rówó ẹjọ́ báyìí ní ìtì mọ̀ because gbogbo owó tó àwọn èèyàn dá fún wọn gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti ná báyìí.
Báwo ló ṣe mọ̀? Don't say that.
Go for me. How much remains in anyway? They should not come and tell us that everybody should contribute again. That's what I mean. Go for me now.
So that the only thing you can control is you will not donate. That's all.
I will not donate.
You cannot control if they will come. You cannot say if you shall donate to Olala Koko. And anybody that wants to donate, will donate. If you don't want to donate, you will not donate. You know, and it's solve the problem I hear you. We just have to keep focus on what you do.
My own problem is I want justice for Mohbad. And I don't know when this is going to be done. That's my own major problem. Bọ́mọlọ́mọ ṣe kú àfẹ́mọ̀, kí ló pa àfẹ́mọ̀.
Justice is holy. Justice is there is no way you will come out and ask for justice. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìlérí olúwa promise wà ní méjì àlọ́ba. Otherwise, it was so bad. Without three symbols, we know that he was murdered. Kì í ṣe problem. But the sad thing is this. Those that money, those that took life unexpectedly, they are gallivanting around. Wọ́n ní kò sí tí òbí lè ṣe. Wọ́n ní àwọn ní agbára nínú ìjọba. Wọ́n ní kò sí tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lè ṣe. Wọ́n ní àjábọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan pẹ̀lú ni wọ́n àwọn kábẹ̀rẹ̀ fún justice for Mohbad. Ìsìn ìlàbẹ̀bọ̀ ṣé ìjọba seeking justice or they want to stand by the murderers? We know the truth. Let's be official. We don't want to put laws into our hands. Some media houses, some clubs, they are aiding and abetting these murderers. They know the truth. But they want to use it to stand the voice of vigilance, the voice of freedom, justice. In Lagos on the 27th, 10 a.m. They'll be walking the world of justice from Maryland to Ojota. And then at 4 p.m. inside Freedom Square, we're going to be having justice concert in honor of Ileri Oluwa and to preserve the life of all of them. Justice is holy.
Yemi is doing good, bro. To be honest with you, love him or you hate him, you cannot say that he's not doing a good job in this justice. He's doing a fantastic job. Going to and it's pressuring them. Pressure. I mean, his legs his knee is on their jugular. Don't press their carotid arteries in a goni or funny problem. Like I said, Tatafo is sending some people to me to come and penetrate, to come and say, hey, you want to start working now? I'm back. I want to work with you. And what is going on to know what is going on and stuff like that. But you know, we are not going to fuck for any shenanigans like that. Sorry. Maybe Lua, that's all. They said, somebody sent me a message now. Buki said Biodun was always messaging her to give her info, but she didn't give her HR. Zumo and more bad. Ooh, go. Now what? I don't want to say. I want to cut network. What's next though? Okay. I think everybody is dropping. Should we call it a day? Who is Biodun? Okay, VJ confirmed yesterday that it was Adura that chatted Yomi. Oh, really? She said that? I thought she too was in Sepe, but she come. If I let me find bookies still, only 7 hours. Let me put it on my play. Let me see. Really? I'm going to forward it 7 hours.
Let's continue. It was even the one that she said that I was present to continue. It was.
I'm going to forward it, so I don't have time. Let me go to 30 minutes and see.
The first thing she thought of is to put 8 updates.
Oh.
That's missing ones.
Oh, she even said that. Me too. Oh shit. Me too. My phone was so I was still just saying it on a buffet. This gets back up.
She now came on national TV and said, my husband, are you for real? Say, boom. We try both of you together. Who are the pastors? Who are the elders?
Come back,
That is not the point of contention. Oh, I will assure you. Oh, yeah, ó wá lọ ó lóun lọ ṣe interview ẹ wá ní àkọ́wọ́ bó ṣe rí ẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe rí ẹ rí ló ń jẹ ṣàwámà ó bá jọ ti fi jòkó fẹ́ tán ṣègbè mìíràn náà láti gbọ́dọ̀